Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I will give you a complete walkthrough of our new Notion Content Planner. I've built this to be the ultimate tool for content creators and brand owners who want to simplify their social media, stay organized, and streamline their content strategy, all in one place without getting overwhelmed. This new and improved planner has many cool features, including a viral reel generator. It has a dedicated strategy page, a branding hub, content planner and calendar, a planner to manage tasks and projects, a partner and sponsors section, analytics and finances pages, and so much more. So, without further ado, let's dive in. We start from the dashboard, the overview of all your daily activities. At the top, you see an image that you can replace with something representing you or your brand. You can also input your name here. Next to it, there's the notification center with key information about content, tasks, and invoices. This section is fully automated, so you don't have to input anything. Below the clock, you find buttons for quick actions like capturing new content or tasks, and a sticky note block to jot down quick ideas. The section below is dedicated to today's posts, and it is divided into an overview and a dedicated section for sponsored content. Next to it, you have a list of daily tasks. The last section of the dashboard is a weekly calendar showing you upcoming events and their sponsors in case it's a paid event. The footer section has two toggles. One contains all the main databases, the other is a list of all subpages. When you set up this template for the first time, you can come here and click on each database to delete all example pages. I suggest you only keep the pages in the platform database since it's populated with the most popular platforms. The expense and income databases have some categories that you might want to keep, but it's totally up to you. The second toggle lets you access all the subpages that are still linked throughout the template. I designed this dashboard to give you a high-level overview so that when you open Notion each day, you have a clear idea of what needs to get done. Think of it as your control center, where everything is accessible in just a few clicks. Next up is the strategy page, which is essential for mapping out your content goals and direction. This page includes a section where you can brainstorm your content pillars. Content pillars are topics or themes specific to your brand that interest your audience. These pillars inspire your content ideas, shape your brand messaging, and showcase the strength of your content strategy. They are an essential ingredient of any successful social media plan, so you should pay attention to this step. In this section, you can also specify the types of content for each pillar. You can see some examples here. Next, you see the platform section, which provides an overview of all your active platforms. This database contains a template that lets you input some key information, like the best posting time and the number of posts per week for each platform. You can copy the direct link to your channel here, and below you will also see any active goal relating to the platform. The template contains a board view of all content grouped by status, a task planner, and a dedicated monthly calendar. Lastly, you can track the number of followers or subscribers and their growth throughout the year. If you add any page to these databases here, it will automatically be connected to the selected platform, since you're working on a template. Going back to the strategy page, you have a section dedicated to setting and tracking your goals. You can assign deadlines, quotas, and platforms. You can also relay tasks, and once you complete them, the progress bar will update. The last section of this page collects your hashtag and keyword groups. Having specific tags and keywords related to your main themes and pillars will help you save a lot of time when planning your content and making your post targeted to your audience. Next, we have the branding page, where you can state your brand's mission and voice and identify your ideal audience. The visual identity section includes spaces for logos, fonts, and brand colors. Everything that ensures your content stays visually and tonally consistent. These three columns are views of the same database filtered to show only brand-related items, or your brand kit, as you can see here. You can also collect mood boards or other elements you deem important for your branding. Remember to check the branding kit checkbox when you add a new page to the toolkit database, which is this one here, so you can create filtered views if you need. This is especially useful when you work with a team or outsource any part of your content creation because it keeps everyone on the same page. On the top of the page, you will find some links to some pages related to the brand. In this case, you can access the competitors page and the toolkit, which is the master database that collects all branding items and other useful elements for your business. But more on that later. Now let's jump into the content planner, one of my favorite sections. This page has a section for your daily posts and sponsored content. Below you have weekly and monthly calendars for scheduling. The idea bank is inside a toggle since it can become quite lengthy. It's easy to choose an idea you want to develop from the idea bank and drag it into the calendar. An idea bank is a powerful ally for content planning because it alleviates the stress of not knowing what to post each day. It will also allow you to find and collect winning ideas from other creators to add to your arsenal. That is why I've created a dedicated page that you can add to your phone, for example, to jot down ideas on the go. Below, we've added a section for all content you've decided to repurpose, so you can reschedule it whenever you want. Moving on, there's a view of your content pipeline to check each post's status and a monthly platform overview. Finally, you can access your tags and keywords here as well, which is very handy when planning your content. The viral hook page is a bonus that we added to help you find the right hook for your reels or videos. It collects 100 proven hooks to grab your audience attention. You can use them, tweak them to your liking, and expand this page as much as you want. Another nice feature of this page is the post templates that we've included in the content database. Each time you add a new page, you can select a type of content to auto-populate the page. The template collects tasks relating to your post. You can add new tasks directly here. Guidelines specific to the type of post and the different sections. You can also access tags and keyword groups inside the template and upload your visuals if necessary. The subpages linked here are the idea bank, the toolkit page, and the viral reel generator. This one is a very cool section where you can collect all the best viral reels from your competition, analyze them based on these criteria here, and find ways to reproduce them in your own voice and style. If you think it sounds like cheating, don't worry. A, all the major creators do this too. B, you're not copying and pasting content, you are just finding gems that are proven to be successful and using them to your advantage. No more, I don't know what to post. This template has got you covered. On to the planner page. This is where you can break down bigger projects into manageable steps and keep track of tasks that need to be done each day of the week. At the top, there's a view of your daily pending and overdue tasks. These are sorted by priority to let you see the most important ones at the top, so you can easily reschedule them. The task planner below lets you inbox any new task and organize tasks that don't have a specific deadline yet. The overview lists all tasks grouped by month. These views are usually filtered by day, week, or month, while the overview is filtered by year. We've created this structure to help you organize all activities, but of course, everything is completely customizable. The My Projects section collects all active and completed projects. Projects can be bigger tasks or campaigns related to your brand, or any paid partnership. You can see some examples here. Inside each project page, you can manage key information like status, deadline, and all relevant tasks, which you can add here. The progress bar will automatically update each time you check a task as completed. The project timeline lets you visualize all active projects, helping you with organization and scheduling. Finally, the event calendar shows upcoming events. Projects and events belong to the same database. So each time you add a new page, you can select the type. But if you add pages from the sections here or use buttons, they'll be automatically categorized as projects or events. The Partners page is dedicated to managing all your partnerships and affiliates. At the top, you have an overview of any upcoming sponsored post and all sponsored content grouped by platform. Below, there's a Partner Manager that collects all active partners, a view of partners grouped by type, and a dedicated overview of your affiliates. The sponsor pipeline will help you visualize all your sponsors for each phase of the funnel, and key elements such as current projects and events. The follow-up section will help you keep track of all brand communications, letting you know the last time you've heard from or contacted a partner. The last section links to your finances and lists all invoices you've generated grouped by brand. You can access the invoice database directly from the link at the top of the page. Next, we have the Analytics page. The first section lets you see all published posts grouped by platform and input all relevant metrics for each piece of content. You will write the number of views, likes, and comments. The database will calculate the engagement rate automatically, and you can rate the post's performance and decide whether or not it's worth repurposing. The all-time view collects all posts from the current year, grouped by platform and month. Below, there's a monthly performance overview sorted by engagement rate, so you can see your best performing posts at the top. You also have a dedicated view for only sponsored content to evaluate the impact of your paid campaigns. The analytics are key to understanding what's working and what isn't. Over time, this data will help you make more informed content decisions and adjust your strategy to keep growing. Last but not least, the Finance page. Here you can track all your income and expenses in one place, making it easy to see a clear overview of your earnings from partnerships, ad revenue, or other income streams. The income and expenses sections are organized by current month and year. You will use the monthly view to input new income or expenses, add dates for the transactions, and relate the category and amount. We've added two overviews, so you can get a true picture of your monthly cash flow and business health. To add income and expense categories, use the last section of the page. You can edit the existing ones or create new ones, and set monthly budgets or targets. One thing I want to mention is that, as an example, we selected the US dollar as currency for this template, but you can change it to your own currency. You'll need to do it for every database that contains an amount property in dollars. So I suggest you do it from the main databases you find on the dashboard. Here's how. Click on the amount property and select Edit Property. Where it says Number Format, select your currency from the menu that appears. As easy as that. Lastly, let's check out these subpages. If you open the toggle at the bottom of the dashboard, you'll see the list of all subpages of the template. The first one is the instructions. Then there's the competitors page dedicated to your market research, where you can list all your competitors. You can see an example here. There are spaces to save their website or social media handles. Below this table, we've included a view of the viral reel generator in case when you're researching your competition and come across anything interesting like a viral video, you might want to save it up and analyze it here. The Toolkit subpage contains different views of the same master database, and it's organized to show different categories. In the document section, here at the top, you can collect all your important papers, including brand sponsorship contracts. We've prepared a template for this kind of contract in case you need something to start. Below, you have the branding kit section and the social media section. This holds your hashtag groups, the viral hooks, and anything else you may need for your social media. Below, there's a view of apps or tools you might use in your business. Keep in mind that these categories can be modified according to your specific needs. Just edit the type property here. Also, you can create other views dedicated to specific categories you want to have available. Here's how. Let's say you want to add a section for the video editing. Firstly, create a title. Then click / on your keyboard and type linked view. Pick the linked view of database option and then select the My Toolkit database. If you don't see it on the list, you can type the name in the search bar. Click on it and select New Table View. You can change the layout of the database. We've chosen the gallery view for this page. You can name the view or just hit the spacebar on the keyboard to leave it blank. We don't need the database title. For card preview, we've chosen none, but if you want to see an image as a preview, you can select the page cover or files and media. Leave the rest of the options as is and click Done. Now we need to add a filter to this view, so select the filter option from the menu and then select the type property. For this example, I want to see the video editing items, so check the relative checkbox. Now the filter is showing only pages where the type contains video editing. If you add pages from this view, they'll automatically be assigned to the video editing category. And that's it. The last two subpages are the idea bank and the viral reel generator that we saw previously. And that concludes the full walkthrough of the Notion Content Planner. I hope this gives you a great sense of how you can use this tool to streamline your content creation and really stay on top of every aspect of your business. If you're interested in getting this template, you can find the link in the description below. And if you have any questions or want to see more detailed tutorials on specific sections, let me know in the comments. I'd love to help you get the most out of it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep creating, stay organized, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!